My dad has been in a wheelchair for a good majority of my life. He was diagnosed with an illness before I was born, and I just remember he used a cane, to a walker, to a wheelchair, all while I was growing up. And when we go to restaurants or when we would go out to stores, I just remember that people would stare at him and look at him and kind of try and see what was wrong with him. That would always make me so mad.
Growing up, I had many friends who are in and out of Children's Miracle Network hospitals, whether it's in elementary school or in high school. And it's really cool to get to work for an event that its whole goal is to just make these kids' lives seem like a kid's life and make their lives easier and not so much like a sick person's life that's in the hospital.
And it's kind of neat how it got started. It was just a dreary February in Penn State, and a bunch of students wanted to do something. And their president at the time, I think it was President Leary, actually came up with the idea of the dance marathon. And 78 students got together for 30 hours and raised $12,000 just because they wanted to. And it's crazy how that translates to A&M when 24-something girls got together in a room, and before they even decided on what their organization name was, they knew that they wanted their philanthropy to be Children's Miracle Network, and they knew they wanted to put on A&M's first dance marathon.
I remember my first year going to dance marathon. It was something I wasn't really sure what it was. I showed up and was completely blown away. All of the preparation I had put into it, I never really figured out what it was that I was doing until the day of, and it was worth it. I mean, we put in hours and hours, but what you do is you're giving families and children hope for their future. You're giving them the opportunity to live. You're working to raise money so that they can grow up and be somebody and do something. You're giving these families who don't even know if their children are going to make it till tomorrow hope that they're going to make it till their 70th birthday.
You're able to personally interact with the children who are treated at our hospital. We have children that come to Aggie Dance Marathon. Their families share their stories. They're able to interact with the students. It's called Cause Connection. So what we're really trying to do is to get every single person registered for Dance Marathon to meet a miracle family.
I really like Dance Marathon because when the kids get to come into this giant party that's just for them, they get to feel like they are $1,000,000. They don't have to worry about how they look. They don't have to worry about what's wrong with them or how sick they are. They just get to feel like they are loved and supported, and they get to be celebrated for being alive.
There will be performances from multiple organizations. There will be games, there will be inflatables, there will be families that are there to share their stories, and you get to hear exactly how the money you're donating is being used.
At the top of every hour, there's a morale dance, which is a dance that we teach that you'll be taught from the stage, where everyone can come together and dance the same dance. But don't worry, if you're not a dancer, I'm not either. I'll be in the middle. You can find me hiding behind the really good dancers.
McLean Children's Scott and White services over 300,000 square miles in Central Texas. That is a huge demographic to cover, and over 250,000 children are checked in and out of the hospital every year.
This year we raised our goal to be $100,000, which is $25,000 more than it was last year. We need the 12th man to stand behind us to accomplish this goal for the kids at those hospitals.
It's so encouraged for each dancer to raise as much money as they can to help the cause. My name is Brooke Burton, and I'm for the kids.